the planetary goddess, the goddess of center and balance, the space goddess in training, and the goddess of spiritual healing. This is a collection of paintings that I've been working on for over 5 years at this point. Every so often, I get the urge to add another sister to the group, and that's what we are here for today in this video. So welcome in everyone to another episode of Art Realm of Genesis. Now the fifth sister that I'm adding in today is kind of special, and she does have a backstory, so I would like to share that with you guys. At the beginning of 2021, I had painted this beautiful painting. Her name was originally Ray, on a wooden canvas, and I sold her to someone who wanted the piece. Well, time went by and the person contacted me and told me that it got lost in storage and that one-of-a-kind piece is now, I have no clue where it is. I really hope who has it now is treating it very well, because this was one of my favorite paintings. She was born out of anger, and when I say anger, I was literally upset the day I painted her. I took all that energy, all that anger, and I threw it into her. And that is why she looks as menacing as she does. And I have loved her aura and her expression since the day I painted her. So just a quick word about the painting itself. I had just finished sketching her right here. I went to go grab paint and... That part was so funny to me that I kept my genuine reaction in, just so you guys could hear my misery. I don't know what possessed me to put that tray on the canvas, but I collected myself and used that paint to spread it all over. Nope, I can fix it, I can fix it, I can fix it. To me, this was just a small mishap, and I was able to spread all that orange out and just let it dry for a while. And I don't believe I've mentioned this yet, but I am using acrylic paints for this video. Like I said, I wanted to get away from the gouache painting for just a little bit, and this was the big project I was talking about while I was using the acrylic paint.
A few moments later.
Now that I got that base coat to dry, I started working on the shadowing and adding an even darker red on top of that orange to really get the colors popping. Now going back to my conversation about Ray, I never felt like I properly mourned the fact that she was never coming back ever. Even though I gave her away, I still felt like she was a piece of me. I've been wanting to redraw her for a long time, but I didn't know how I wanted to go about it. And then something clicked in me. I wanted her to be preserved as a goddess, to be among the four sisters, because she was so special. I felt like she deserved a place in that collection. So now I am redesigning her with a new design, same menacing look, but she will be a little bit more mature and have some more spice to her. And I'm so excited to take you on this journey with me while I'm painting her. So at the beginning of this video, I did show off the tiny sketch portion of what I was going for. She's going to be facing forward this time, like all the other sisters. I did revamp her outfit. She will be getting the same tattoos that are on her arm and leg. Oh wait, I forgot. She didn't have a leg the first time, but guess what? She's getting one on her leg too. This piece did take me roughly about a week to complete. I was on crunch time because I wanted to make sure I had a video out for this Saturday, but I feel in my heart that I gave her the same amount of love and care while painting her that I did with her sisters. The longest portion was just making sure I got the red that I really wanted for her skin. There was a lot of shading and levels of red going back and forth, just trying to make sure that that red was very vibrant. For shadowing, I used more of a brownish red underneath, and for the highlights, I wanted to use an orange. I kind of mixed in a little bit of yellow, but it was mostly orange. I honestly love how fiery and fluffy her hair looks. There's so many layers to it. With each layer of color I added to it, it just made it even better. Towards the end of the video, I do end up adding a little bit more brownish red just to give it more shadowing where the skin meets the hair. So before I get off of here so you guys can watch the rest of the video without me talking through the whole thing, I just want to say the materials that I used were the Apple Barrel brand multi-purpose acrylic paints. They're my all-time go-to choice for acrylic paints. I've tried other brands, none of them hold a candle to this brand. And I did sneak in some paint markers towards the end. I used the Arteza brand paint markers for the yellows, and then I used Posca brand for the black paint marker. But other than that, I'm just going to sit back and let you enjoy the rest of the video, and I will be back towards the end. Enjoy. Well, here she is, created in all her beautiful, fiery sassiness. I present to you Rei, the goddess of rebirth. And I picked Rebirth because she is a remake, a redesign, she is being reborn, so it's a fitting title. Everything fell into place, and I honestly think that the sisters needed her to complete the set. She fits in gorgeously. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. All of this helps my tiny little channel grow, and I deeply appreciate all of it and all of you, so thank you so much. Also, I do have a Patreon. It is 18 plus, but you can get a free membership there and see things that aren't necessarily on YouTube. So if you're interested, please come check it out. Well, I'll be back in about 2 weeks with another video. I don't know what I'm doing. Your guess is as good as mine. It'll probably be another painting, but we won't know until I get there. Until then, I will see you when I see you. Love you all.